vacuum them out, tamp it out. It's all you got to do, and you can put those filters right back in. That's coming up a little bit later. I have presented this next item one time before, and I will tell you, I think it's the coolest item for cleaning your floors, and I'm talking about any kind of a floor. Whether you're just dusting your floors or whether you are dusting and mopping your floors, it does all of it, because the way you can articulate the head is brilliant. It's called the HandyMop, and then you simply rinse it right off. It is so easy. It's got a multi-roller, 5-roller wring-out system, so you can wring out all the debris that gets in there. It has never been easier. You don't even need a bucket, just get it wet on your sink, right? And when you see how easy it works, right, you just unroll it and mop it up. It's got like little fingers, little channels that will absorb and scoop whatever it is that's on the floor. It's $26.95 on sale today. It is being done with free shipping and handling. It's sold out. We just got them back. I have 3 colors that you could choose from. It comes in, let me make sure I got them right. It comes in teal. This is gray. And the one right here is called berry. And that's the one that's kind of purple. Let me just take, for 26 bucks, if you ever mop your floors, this is the way to go. It's easy, it weighs, what does this weigh? It weighs less than 2 pounds. And here's how it works, right? You open it up, let it go down, all right? If you're just doing dry mopping, fine. If you're doing wet mopping, it's so absorbent. It's ideal for hardwood floors. Remember the key to a hardwood floor, get that water and liquid up quick. So if you spill your milk or your coffee or whatever it is, no worries. It'll get in and around any crack or crevice because you can articulate it in any direction that you want. And the best part is you bring it over to the sink, rinse it out, and then watch the wringing system. There's actually a built-in roller. Watch, watch, watch. Oh, that is so smart. And it's so thin, it'll go right into a coat closet. In fact, what I do is I do it like that. It goes right in its little holder, and you just hang it up in a coat closet, or you can put it anywhere. It's great if you've got pets, if you're just doing pet hair on your hardwood floor, right? You don't need to mop the floor, you just want to get out there. It'll suck up all that pet hair. It sticks right to the material on the mop, and then you can rinse it and you can wring it out again. Ideal. Item number 683-542. It is 3 payments of only $8.98, and here is a great item to use with your brand new HSN credit card. So if you get a new credit card today, you'll get $20 in your account, which means all you will pay is $6.95 plus tax. And I'm telling you, you're gonna love this item. It's good on your very first single item purchase when you purchase with us here at HSN, or if you do it over there at QVC when they have it going on. Anyway, Carrie McNally, Keith Enzi, I got a couple of cases. Keith's still not here? Okay. All right, then we'll let you know. So we'll just continue to show, I mean, all we have to show you, since we don't have any live demos here, is our footage. So we'll just keep showing you. Think about it, though, for instant cleanup. You know, the problem with a regular mop and bucket is it's a regular mop and bucket. You got to take the bucket, you got to bring it over to the sink. You got to fill it with water. You got to put your whatever stuff is inside there. Then you got to roll it on out. Then maybe you got one of those ringed out mops where you have a separate wringer, or you got to put it in a bucket and you got to spin it and all that. You don't have to do that. This is a one-piece mop that makes it easy, all right? Anybody can do it. It's very easy to use. It only weighs a couple of pounds. So when you're using it on your floors, it's not you know, straining or stressful. I mean, literally, I'm doing this with 2 fingers. This gives you an idea of how thin it is. So when you do put it away, it's got a little hook on the top. You can just put it right in a closet. But for instant cleanups, I'd say for people that have pets, it's an absolute must. You can utilize it. All right. Done as much as I can do on this floor. Let's see if Keith is here. Hey, there's Keith. Hey, buddy, good to see you.
Yo, sorry for the delay. My apologies.
No worries.
First time I'm trying to Skype, and oh boy, let me tell you.
So tell me about it, Keith.
The mop's a lot easier.
Yeah, tell me about it.
First thing I'm going to show you is the capacity of it. It holds up to about 2 cups of liquid. I'm using a bucket here, and I'm using this floor just so you can see it on TV. When I bring it through, it's going to act as a mop, but a wetback and a squeegee. It's going to pick everything up and leave it perfectly dry, so no one's waiting for a floor to dry or anything else like that. So this is what it can do as a mop, picking up liquids. Okay, you bring it over to your bucket, you hear it click, you lay it flat. Everything you pick up, you release down back into the bucket. Now it works on every single floor. I'm going to show you here. I'm just going to pick it up. We're going to drop it just that little bit so you can see it on this floor, which works on hardwood, tile, any kind of floor you can imagine. I bring it all here. It's going to pick everything up. Everything I just picked up, I would usually go into the sink, but here you go. Here's everything I just picked up on the floor for a spill or anything like that. Now, as I bring it through and I pick it up, all the ridges in here will collect and trap dirt and debris. The ridges will come through and act like a squeegee, picking up any extra moisture and leaving the floor perfectly dry. So you talked about a filter a couple seconds ago. What's a great way to keep filters and everything clean? By keeping the dust down on the floor.
Yes.
So instead of sweeping, use the HandyMop. It will replace your broom and your mop all in one. We have a lab who sheds like crazy, especially in the changes of seasons. So you can move it in any direction, back and forth, just like a mop or a disposable product, which you're constantly buying and changing pads. Watch how amazing this is.
Watch.
Look at how it picked up, collected, trapped all the hair, dust, debris. There's no floating dust going around, dust bunnies you're chasing. It holds on and traps everything right in the mop head. If you use a bucket, you bring it over to your bucket. When you put it in water, the PVA expands and fills with water, releasing everything. So now it's heavier, filled with 2 cups of water. When I bring the Wringer through, it's going to release everything and dry it out enough so I can use it for the next time.
It's, you know what?
Like
yeah, it's perfect, Keith. And I want everybody to get a close-up of the actual mop head. And Keith, explain the difference, because you know when we see traditional mop heads, we either see rag material, sometimes we see microfiber. The problem with that is that it's really hard to clean that off without washing it every time, right? This, when you dunk it in, it completely releases, and this will fill up with water. It actually will expand, but I think it's the material and those little channels that really do all the work.
Right. What happens is the material is called PVA, polyvinyl acetate. It's a material that's lasting up to about 2 years if you use it every single day like I do. You can use any chemicals to it, anything like that. And as you see, I don't touch anything unless I'm demonstrating or something like that. Again, just clean it up, picks and traps everything. The mop head will last about 2 years. If you don't use it every day, it will dry out. Let me show you. It dries hard as a rock. All crazy shapes and forms and everything. to reactivate it, put it in hot water for about a minute, and it's brand new every single time. The reason why it dries out is so it doesn't gather mold and mildew, and you're throwing away mop heads every month like you do sponges.
Yeah.
This literally replaces everything, lasts forever. You get 2 mop heads, and let me show you, I'll bring it out. Inside here, there's 5 rollers that compress this down with enough pressure to release enough liquid so it maintains its absorbency and cleaning ability. And as you can see, as I come through and pick this up, it's going to pick everything up. Nice and easy. And look at that, again, leaving it perfectly clean, bone dry. Up north, we live down here in Florida, but up north, all the mud rooms, everything.
Oh, yeah.
Why not have this right by the door? And if everybody's coming in, you got to take your shoes off, cleaning that up, constant laundry. The HandyMop just by the door, it will sweep, pick everything up. You usually have a sink. Go to the sink, just top it off. I'll show you in the kitchen when we come back how I use it in the sink.
Yeah,
again,
Keith, I'm not even using a bucket in my house. The heck with that. I just go over to the sink, put some hot water in the sink, right? It's all you need to do. So you can skip that step altogether. But really, the efficacy of this is based on what it's made of, all right? Again, that's the big deal. Obviously, being able to do this and do it, Keith, in under 2 pounds is huge. I know my mom's not going to pull out a 5 or 6 pound mop, when she wants to clean. It's very, very easy for quick spills. You have it in a closet, you spill the milk, you grab it, stick it under hot water for a minute, clean it up, you put it away, right? Wring it out. It's never been easier. And because of the shape of it, too, Keith, you can pretty much get anywhere. You get any crack, crevice, under beds, under doors. Use it dry, use it. I mean, you always want to use it a little moist, but remember, if you're just dusting, just dust it out, wring it out, and then rinse it off. Never been easier.
Poor connection. Poor connection.
Katie, get off Wi-Fi.
All right, I'll keep talking. We're gonna get Keith back up. I'm having a couple of problems with his signal, but you get it. In fact, I know you get it because we are extremely busy right now. Hundreds of you in the ordering process. Listen, I know you have your choice of any mop you can buy at the supermarket, and they're all about 20 bucks, right? 15, 20 bucks. Yeah, you could buy a stick with a rag on the end of it with the the ones the old rag mops. Those are the most. You're never going to be able to clean that. Once you use that on the floor, it's never going to be sanitary again unless you boil it or dip it in alcohol, and you're not gonna do that every time. You wanna be able to use material, like we said, that is made to be able to do everything. Made to dust, made to mop, all right? It's a special material. This is not a sponge. It acts like a sponge when it fills up with water, but it's that special material, right, that allows it to have the little channels, and it's not gonna be peeling off. You ever notice once you use a regular soft mop, it's always dirty? You can clean and sanitize this as well if you want. You know, if you wanna rinse it off, you wanna spray it with something, whatever stuff you use to sanitize, you could do that as well. We got about a minute or so left, Keith. I think we got you back up, so show us some more cool stuff.
Hey, Guy, all right, so I'm in the kitchen right now, okay? A lot of seasoning, stuff like that. You go through the kitchen floor, dirt, everything, and I'm gonna show you as I pick it up. My kitchen floor was that dirty with everything on it. You don't see it. Now, again, it's still dirty. It's gonna hold on to everything. This is where the dog's bowl usually sits. Look at the extra dog hair and everything it just picked up. I come over here, more dog hair. Now, how I use it, how you use it, just come to the sink, turn on the faucet, and let everything run right off the mop head into the sink, okay? When you wring it out, you clean it out. So now look at all the dirt, and now it's perfectly clean to use for the next time. I literally takes up 3 inches of space, and if Dan can turn right around, you can see my mop's right there where I keep it ready, activated all the time, ready to go. It just literally takes up 3 inches of space, Dan. Takes up 3 inches of space and stands up, so you're ready to use it anytime you want. All right, mustard, and we'll do a little Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah, I like this. Show me this. Show me this. Make a mess.
Watch this. All right, so now this is kind of extreme, but hey, you got kids, you got dogs. Extreme is how we live. So watch, it's going to pick everything up, bring it out. Look at all that mustard, how it just cleans and collects to it. I'm not costing me money. I buy this one time. I got no ongoing cost. It cleans everything, impervious to chemicals. Look at that nastiness in my mop head. It ain't dripping, ain't spitting. Again, Dan, come over here, watch this. Come to the sink, rinse it out. Now, when I say clean it out, when you wring it out, you clean it out. Watch this. Watch all that stuff I just picked up.
That is awesome.
Look at all that stuff.
Look at that.
And guess what? I got a little bit still on there. So I run it through. You know what?
You know, I think
run through a couple times. Look at that, perfectly clean.
Keith, the big deal here is, like I said, I don't want to have to pull a mop bucket out every time I want to mop. I've got floors. I've got travertine floors. I got marble floors. I got a marble floor in my bathroom. I've got hardwood floor all over the house. I have very little carpet. So I need something that cleans easy, something that weighs less than 2 pounds. Not gonna break your back every time you want to use it. It dries out completely. It doesn't get funky like the other stuff. You're gonna love this mop. We are crazy busy. Keith, you did a heck of a job. Hey, real quick, well, we got a 2-pack of the mop pad replacements available. How long will one of these mop pads last?